It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. We're live from Portland, where the Trailblazers have home court advantage. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, on the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the 1. Outside Matthews. Lopez passes to Lillard. Outside Batum. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lillard. Pulls from the top of the key, and he gets it back. And they will fall over the back on the play.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
And so here is Golden State. Thompson, left side. Hits the front of the rim and out.
What a season for Robin Lopez a year ago. Career highs in blocked shots and rebounds, especially on the offensive boards, where he tied for second in the NBA.
Here's Curry. Sinks the 15-footer.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Matthews with it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Lopez dishes to Lillard. Lopez kicks to Aldridge, and he gets it to go.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Robin Lopez doesn't put up gaudy numbers defensive rebound, but he's very good at boxing out.
Yeah, stats don't always tell the complete story. I think stats sometimes are a shadow of what's going on for real. The numbers are something we look at, but some of the little things that don't show up in the stat sheet help the numbers be what they are.
Lillard against Curry. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Lillard, right side. Aldridge misses.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Outside Curry. That's good. Curry's got his second bucket.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. Trailing by 5. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Lopez kicks to Batum. In low to Aldridge. Banked in off the glass.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Curry, here we go. Back to Lee. Thompson for the triple. They get the rebound. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there. Well, it was really good to see Andrew Bogut healthy last season, and he reminded everybody, when he's right, he's a live, active body, a significant presence defensively. He's able to play above the rim, and he even showed he could finish alley-oops with regularity.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And Bogut signed to a 3-year, $36 million extension by the Warriors. Steve, you're going to see that firsthand going into last season.
Yeah, I mean, great defensive centers command a premium. So, I mean, to me, that's a good contract. Bogut has changed this Warrior club from a defensive and rebounding and attitude standpoint, been a big part of this club the last couple of years. That's his third make in 4 attempts, guys, so quick start for the game.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. The pass to Lee. Curry with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard outside. Dishes it to Aldridge. No good. Good D by Lee.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Curry against Lillard. Right side Aldridge takes the 12-footer and hits. 8 points for him.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Lillard following the basket by Stephen Curry. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Lillard's got his first points in this one. Warriors leading by 5. Lee, a screen on Lillard. Curry passes to Lee. And the rebound goes to Lopez. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. And a miss there on the triple.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Now here's Iguodala. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Open jump shot off the mark.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And Matthews kicks to Lillard. Lopez against Lee. Batum wide open. He fires. And he's on the money with his first shot today. Batum's got his first points of the night. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors leading by 3. Well, Steve, without a doubt, the biggest surprise, especially early on last season, was the dominant play of the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, a team that had been projected to fight for a playoff spot was instead one of the 3 or 4 best teams in the West all season long.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. It's Matthews on the wing. Tries again, and Lopez with the nice bucket inside.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's 5 for 5 now to start the game. Wow, he's in for a big night.
You know, I think at some point you've got to start thinking about throwing a different look his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Now, here's Lillard. Here's Aldridge. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's now 10 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Here's Bogut. And it's Golden State with another.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Lillard outside. He feeds it to Aldridge. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, there were some question marks heading into last season about how long Aldridge would be with the team. I mean, a report was circulating that he wanted to leave, but he denied it, and good for Portland that it was just a rumor mill at work.
Yeah, last season definitely, guys, had some drama with Aldridge and his future. But as the season rolled on and the Blazers played so well, winning a first-round series over Houston, making it to the second round, it's certainly one of the big surprises in the league, but all that other talk kind of went away.
Well, that's what winning does, Kevin. I mean, it just kind of cures everything. A lot of drama early in the season, speculation about whether Aldridge would re-sign or not. But, you know, with the success of the season and that good young core, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to keep everybody together.
That one misses.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
Now here's Barnes. Livingston kicks to Barnes. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Spates trying to break loose, and Green gets it to go. And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he tended to face up to the basket and Clark shoot over people, which was fine as he was so gifted at it.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back-to-the-basket guy, and Aldridge was as dominant as ever stepping into that role, in addition to still being able to knock down that face-up.
Oh, man, what a play. Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the left side wing. Now Rush. He dishes it to Spates. Knocked away. And stolen by Kaman. Outside Matthews. And here is Blake. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. This one for 3, and he gets it to go.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Warriors leading by 7. Livingston dishes to Green. Barnes screen on Aldridge. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Right outside. Matthews left side. Aldridge the pass to Blake, and he gets the bucket. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Livingston kicks to Barnes. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Barnes has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wright dishes to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Blake passes to Wright. And here's Matthews for the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 7. Passes it to Rush. The feed to Barnes. Here's Spates. And it's Golden State with another.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Here's Blake. 5 points in the game. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Back to Aldridge. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Well, as an 81% free throw shooting team last season, I mean, you can't find much fault with what they were doing from the line.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And he knocks down the first one. And Portland making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. Puts up a prayer. No luck. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 7-point differential. Damian Lillard out there with Steve Blake. Then there's Batum. Then it's Terrell Wright. And it's Robinson in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Lillard kicks to Wright. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Wright's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Trailblazers. Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Thompson dishes to Lee. Releases. And Green slams it in.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Sensed just where that rebound was going, and it becomes an easy 2 for him.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many easy buckets tonight.
Well, it's something that needs to change. I mean, they should not be getting all these easy dunks off offensive putbacks. And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Here is Livingston. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Green, the screen. Here's Livingston, and it's Portland with the rebound.
Thomas Robinson is a good note. Only the 5th top 5 pick in the lottery era to be traded in his rookie season. He went from the Kings to the Rockets before ending up in Portland for year 2. Still looking for stability, trying to find his niche at the forward position.
Here's Batum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green, and Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Well, it's been a whirlwind first couple seasons for Thomas Robinson in the NBA, hasn't it?
And it has been, Kevin, and that wasn't really the worst of it. His second season at Kansas, his mother and both of his grandparents passed away all within weeks of one another. I remember when that was happening. I actually was doing a Kansas game during that stretch. Really overwhelming what that young man encountered. He's had to overcome a lot, so you can't help but root for him to find happiness, fulfillment, and success. And we'll see if that all plays out and comes together for him.
He became the man of the house in a hurry. Raised his sister. Raised his younger sister.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, David Lee is one of the more skilled power forwards in the NBA. He credits his skill level in part to growing late. He said, "I wasn't always the biggest guy growing up. I was actually a point guard my freshman year of high school. I played some wing and some at guard." Kevin, he kept those skills as he grew.
One of the best passing big men in the game, Doris. Thank you. Batum for three. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 3. Barnes sets a screen for Thompson. Puts up a 3. Shot's good. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now, here's Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Curry. And Lillard kicks to Robinson. Beyond the arc. Portland, no good that time either.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the
Extra possessions that you can get either through steals or rebounds are so critical in this game.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. Shoots the 3. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Lillard.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Thompson passes to Iguodala. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thompson's got 13 points.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Blake kicks to Lillard. Feeds to Blake. Pass to Batum. Fires it up. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Lee kicks to Iguodala. And he goes right over Thomas Robinson and slams it down.
I tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The dish now to Blake. Portland needs to get off a shot. Lillard with no one around. Misses the wing J.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well guarded.
And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that has proved to be a factor in his play.
Yeah, and one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. So now he can get that 3 off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So, what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who kind of played inside. Klay, a swing man, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
Lillard attacking. Up top, Batum. He's covered by Iguodala. Kicks it out to Lillard. Jacks up a three. Goes back up. Robinson. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you've got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Full 24-second shot clock. Blake dishes to Robinson. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Robinson's got his first basket. And Klay's father, Michael, often his toughest critic, he tells Klay, post those smaller guards up and don't always fade away. I can hear him saying
oh, my, that's why I'm laughing. Sounds just like Michael, who knew how to handle himself with his back to the goal as a college and pro standout himself.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passing, too.
Trailblazers trail by 9. And Lillard kicks to Kaman. Fades back. And the rebound goes to David Lee. Lee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the locker room.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
Batum attacking, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Batum's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Pass to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Chris Kaman, always known as an ambidextrous scorer in the low block, has also now developed a deadly stroke from mid-range. That's a rare combo for a 7-footer.
And for Kaman, so talented offensively, Steve, you wonder why he's only averaged about 12 points a game in his career.
Well, he's a little turnover prone. Doesn't get to the free throw line all that often. But you're right, he's so skilled. He can score with either hand around the hoop. He can also step out to 15, 17 feet, knock down a jump shot.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Trailblazers. Matthews comes in for Steve Blake. Both free throws good from Kaman.
Chris Kaman playing a career low in minutes last season in L.A. Just the latest big man to be frustrated by small ball preference. But, give Kaman credit. He didn't rock the boat, and he played well when he was on the floor.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Batum passes to Lillard. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Aldridge. Back to Lillard. Tries again. Good. And that's 15 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
And Kaman scoring and rebounding. Well, excellent numbers for a reserve big man.
Yeah, really one of his better seasons on a per-minute basis, Kevin. We'll see if that carries over to this season, but the way he does it leads me to believe that he can maintain that pace.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Kaman, a screen on Curry. Lillard dishes to Kaman. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Batum passes to Matthews. Buries the long-range jumper. Matthews has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Warriors leading by 7. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Portland climbed the ladder out in the West last year because they were very tough against the rest of the conference, especially in close games.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Lee, and it's Rush in for Thompson. Lillard against Curry. Takes a 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 18 points.
31 wins for the Blazers against the rest of the West last year. Extremely impressive. And as you said, they were able to get a lot of close games to go in their favor.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Shoots off the screen. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Aldridge.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
And if you look at this roster and what they did last year, it's not a surprise, Steve. They gutted out wins in close games.
Yeah, they have so many players that can step up and hit the big shot. But when you have a chance of hitting a game winner, you have to think Portland will pull it off.
Kaman kicks to Batum. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard attacking, and that is good. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Spates with a screen on Matthews. It's Rush outside. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 6. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. And the basket by Curry.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Matthews with it. Kaman sets a screen for Matthews. He kicks it to Kaman. Back to Matthews. Matthews left side. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Livingston kicks to Rush. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. That's good. Rush has got his first points in this one.
That's a nice hoop for a guy that typically doesn't score a lot.
Lillard outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Outside Aldridge. Back to Lillard. Fires top of the key. Jump shot is good. Lillard's got 9 points. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Rush dishes to Green. In low to Spates. Buries it down low. Spates has got his second basket. Trailblazers trail by 10. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Rush. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors on top, up 10. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.